Hey everybody, Mike Johnson, PWInsiderTV here with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, backstage at Ringside Fest. Been about a month. We talked to you right before SummerSlam.
Yes.
So my first question is, last couple of months you've had some pretty high-impact matches, both with John Cena and Sting. Which is the bigger challenge, doing the long-form match with John or doing the back-to-back matches at Night of Champions, where you've got two different opponents, two different styles, and still have to put on a main event quality match that WWE's audience is looking for?
The Night of Champions setup was probably one of the hardest that I've had in a long, long time. I mean, I haven't been out there in a ring for 45 minutes in some time. In that capacity, you know, like you said, with two high-profile WWE World Heavyweight Championship matches, two different opponents, two different styles, that was a very challenging experience for me. But I'm glad I got the opportunity. I think it overall came off quite well. So I was pleased. Obviously, I'm one championship short, but it was still a really good time.
Now, we saw Sting did an interview with WWE.com after the injury where he talked about you had been very gracious to him about wrestling him, and you had actually dressed as him as Halloween growing up and whatnot. So, obviously, you know, the end result of the match, not the 100% perfect ending because he got banged up, but Seth Rollins as a young child versus Seth Rollins as an adult. Talk about that journey and what it was like to kind of go from dressing as one of your idols to wrestling him, defeating him in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, the Crow character that Sting played in WCW in the 90s is one of my favorites of all time, and I certainly, you know, tried to paint my face like he did and do his thing and stuff like that. Did it for a couple of years at Halloween with the trench coat and the bat and all that. And it's one of those things where, you know, wrestling's been a dream of mine my entire life, and getting the opportunities that I've had over the past 3 years with WWE has been incredible. But Sting's one of those that's not even like a bucket list, because you can't even fathom that you would wrestle somebody like that. I mean, Sting's legitimately 30 years older than me, so the fact that he's still around, still having matches is a testament to him. But it's also, like I said, it's not even a bucket list option. It's beyond that. So the fact that I was presented with the option to wrestle Sting, the opportunity to main event a pay-per-view with Sting for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship is pretty incredible. It's definitely one that I'll be able to tell my kids about someday. It's pretty awesome.
How long do you think it is before we see you do a 60-minute match in WWE? Because it does seem that's the way things are kind of building in a way.
Who knows? I mean, do your fans have an attention span for 60 minutes?
That's a great question.
I don't know if this generation's ready for an Iron Man match. I'm excited to see what the women do, and their 30-minute one coming up. That's going to be awesome at the next NXT special. But 60 minutes is a long time to watch one match. If anybody can do it, it's yours truly. But I'd like the opportunity. I'd say that.
All right. Well, I know you got to head to the Garden for a big match with John Cena. I want to thank you for your time, and wish you well. See you down the road.
Thank you. Good talking to you.